All right, so we wrapped up the day, and it turned out to be pretty good. Turned out that let's zoom out here a little bit, make the chart a little bigger. So I had some shorts set up, one right at the 32,000 even, and I was playing this little 50 drop base drop zone right here, right at 32,000. But I didn't have a backup order for that because there wasn't really a good piece of evidence for it. Instead, what I did was I had two orders set up to play. Well, it's easier to show on the 30-minute. That's a very nice looking zone right there, drop base drop. That's the origin of a very big move here. And there's also this much bigger rally, base drop. There's a lot of bases there, but if you zoom out onto a 2 hour seat, like you can make the chart look however you want if you just switch time frames. But on the higher time frame, on a 2 hour time frame, this looks much prettier. Um, so it's really just the origin of big moves. And if you zoom in, you can kind of break up the big moves into smaller big moves. And so I had this set up there as well. Um, so going back to the one that worked, so the 32,000 one, that got popped. So that was a 15-minute zone that got blasted straight through. This zone right here did not work. Zoom into the 30. This zone actually ended up working pretty nicely. Just textbook. Took it from the 175, and then took a 250 point move all the way down. So what was that? 275 down to the 925. It went further. It went all the way to the 750. I probably could have squeezed it out all the way to the 750, but that is not really the rules. If anything, if I wanted to do that, I should have done it the way to do that would have been to, and I wasn't around to do it, but once I hit this, I could have re-engaged to 2000 because it came down, broke below. The RSI failed to go above 60 on the same time frame. You had some doji candles. There's multiple pieces of evidence that I could have set up another trade to re-engage the 32,000, give it another shot down to the 750. Now I could have done that, but I didn't because I was busy and I didn't see it. So overall, there was four trades today, two wins, two losses, and I will take that every day because if I win, every time I win 100, and every time I lose 30. So although technically one of the losses today was kind of a different trade. The one on the Russell was a much smaller risk trade. It was just different size. But overall, in general, um, my wins are way bigger than my losses. So if I win and lose just 50-50, I will take that all day long. Give me that every day, all day, every day. So happy with how it went today. There were some missed opportunities because I wasn't there. Like this is a beautiful opportunity to. This is textbook right here. Um, Multiple pieces of evidence to engage a major level and push it down to the 750. Now it's retracing. Oh, we don't know what's going to happen right now. Right now, it's like this week is kind of weird because we have banks failing, but it seems like there there's still the market still wants to be optimistic despite all the failing banks and fundamental fear with raising rates and banks not being there's the overall economy losing confidence in banks. um there still seems to be, for some reason, some form of optimism that wants to push the market higher. And so what we're finding as a result of that is a consolidation. And we're seeing this wedge formation. It's probably easier to see on Actually, no. 30-minute was a really good one to see it on. We're seeing this wedge formation. I'll use a different index because it's I mark up the Dow the most, and it's probably not the cleanest. But you're seeing this wedge formation with you get that, and we're seeing higher lows and lower highs, and it's just a pressure cooker. So I'm expecting tomorrow to have to be a big day. I feel like there's so much pressure like being built up here. It's gonna blast up all the way up, or blast all the way down. If it goes up, I think that there will be enough momentum to clear these highs, and then maybe we can fade that rally from up here, from the zone up here. This is on the S&P, of course, but it applies everywhere. And if it drops down, I think it'll just, because we're already in a downtrend, it's just an excuse for the trend to continue. So if it goes up, I think I'm interested in fading it from the near top resistance. And if it's a breakdown, then I want to see it make a new low, and then come back up for a retracement, and I'll engage whatever the retracement is. So that's the plan for tomorrow.